Hello, everyone. I am Queen from chapters 1 and 2. And this time around in chapter 4, I'm so excited to hear what the new queens have to say. Stay tuned.
As you know, it's Kyle Jackson taking in from the ATL once again. You already know, you see the shirt, you know what it's about. It's time for the queens to come in, rocking their crowd like they always do all the time. This right here is Queen Series Chapter 4. If you want to know anything about the Queen Series, you've been missing out. You probably need to go check out Queen Series Chapter 3, 2, and 1. But you need to go check them out. Right now, it's time for Chapter 4 to start. This right is going to be so great, so amazing. All the Queen Bill, man. It's gonna be really, really good because we gonna call this the Texas Takeover. Yes, you heard me. The Texas Takeover. Right now, bringing you a queen, very powerful in her own right. I can't introduce her, but it's not gonna seem right. So, Keetria, can you come in and please introduce yourself to the people?
Hey, what's up? All right. I love that. The Texas takeover. Let's rock with it. So we got Port Arthur for you. And I'm of course from Bryan, Texas, which is an hour north of Houston, about an hour and some change. And like Kyle said, my name is Keetria, last name Garner-Chambers, and I'm, just happy to be on the platform. I'm a PR advisor and also a fellow podcast host. And I'm just enjoying the mission and the journey and looking forward to inspire and help as many people as I can through the work that I do as a consultant and also through the content that I do for my podcast and everything else. So other than that, I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Okay, I love that. Well, we got a couple of questions for you, Queen, for you to just rock out with us right quick. The question is right now. The first question gonna be this right here. What is your description of a strong queen?
You know, so you try to ask the difficult stuff. I mean, to me, it's I would say it's of course different for everybody, but any woman that is, you know, trying to do what she can for herself, first and foremost, putting herself first in terms of just making sure she's good mentally and just making sure that she's not letting anybody categorize her or put her in any situations that's going to hold her back from her life's purpose or mission. So I would just say, just any woman that is, she got her business pretty much, she doing her thing her way.
Okay, I love that. So I got something different for you right now. This is gonna be a question you're gonna have to think about. And I know some people in your family they are gonna be a little irritated, but I want you to name me one queen or two queens that had a major influence on your life. Call them out by name.
Oh man, you're gonna limit me to just two. Okay, well, no. First and foremost, I definitely got to say my mom. Her name is Linda Garner, and she's from Bryan as well. And then also my grandmother, Jean Garner. So, it's I mean, we all have those women who, just kind of teach us the ropes. Me as a woman, and sometimes when you have those role models to look up to, they give you the blueprint, like you said, the format to be able to do what you need to do for yourself first, and then also to take care of your families and things like that. So I mean, them, I gotta say them because of course, you were raised by your parents. Well, me, and my grandmother is very dear and important to me and helping raise me as well. So just them, just being the first women who ever showed me the steps. Of course, obviously, right? So mother and grandmother.
Okay, I love that. So now we have some shouts out to your mother and your grandmother. Shouts out there. I raised a beautiful, amazing woman, rocking her
Right.
crown always.
Right. Well, my mother is still here, thankfully, and I'm definitely grateful for that. My grandmother has passed on, but we're gonna shout them out anyway, right? So hey, mom and grandmother as well, my grandma. All right.
Yes, we got to shout them out. My grandmother, she passed away about 8 years ago, and I shout her out. Well, you already see right here on the Queen here. She's always
Yeah.
everything
I
we're doing
know,
right
right? Right. Well, Texas grandmothers are well, every grandmother is special, but being from the South, it's a different vibe, so it's going to church and all that type of thing. We talked earlier, so you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, she was definitely a major influence and a major part of my life. So yeah.
Shouts out to all the grandmas around the world living or right now in heaven seeing us. And shouts out to all y'all. But Queen, you supposed to be early. I love to play games. I like to laugh a lot. I do. I got
Okay.
something and it's called the word play. The word play is something where I'm gonna say a word, and I want you to go in detail what that word means to you. Cool?
Hey, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay. The first word I'm gonna give you is Texas. What you got to say about Texas?
Hey, Texas. All right. So let's go with the food. You know, that's the first thing that popped to mind. You got the summer with the barbecues, and of course we got the heat. You know, but the first word that popped into mind was like the food.
Okay.
If you want specifics, we can get into that. But the food.
We're not gonna get specific because I still gotta go to the gym on Friday, and I'm not about to do that with you. You're making me hungry and going there wanna go get some food. So your next one, I'm gonna take two words and put them together. When I say social media, what's the first thing come to your mind? Go in detail with it.
Oh man, meta, like that's the first thing I seen, like the metaverse and all of this artificial intelligence and just the distractions and the social communication being just way out of sync. I just see a mess, in the most respectful of ways. I just seeing it being like a big web of like just having to go like the extra mile to communicate with people because social is supposed to be social and really it's not. So I just see like extra work, extra profile that you have to sign up for, and password that you have to remember, and keychain, and all of that type of stuff. So I just see, I just see that.
Okay. Your next word is gonna be locks. What does locks mean to you?
Oh man, locks of freedom. I like yours. I love mine. It's just the reason why I like my locks so much, and I'm pretty sure for you, is just you could just do different styles with them. They're easy to maintain. I'm not sure if you were talking about these actual locks, but when you said locks, I'm thinking hair. But I just like the freedom, and I don't like spending hours in the morning trying to do hair. I did like the afro and the twist and all those other styles. It's too long. And then on top of that, when you step outside in Texas, as you know, the humidity kills it, right? So you got the oils running down your face, and yeah, so yep.
That's why I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, just because of
Yeah, I love it there. Yeah. Okay. You're in a good spot.
Oh yeah, it's getting hot down there too. And as you were passing the word play, I tried to stop you, but you came back with your answer, so I can't really stop you at all. We got gifts coming for you, but the gifts you're gonna receive your gift in 2025. So just get ready for your gift in 2025. It's coming.
All right. Hey, all right. I'm gonna hold you to it, Kyle. Now, come on now. I'm waiting on that.
It's gonna be $1 scrunchy, so just get ready. It's gonna be a scrunchy.
All right, that'll work. My favorite color is red, so let's do it.
I got you. Okay, so the next thing is, every one of y'all that was on this Queen series had a video you had to watch. It was a queen on there named D. Ross. D. Ross was one of the queens that was chapter 3. She was the face of chapter 3. She was the first one up. So I want to know, go in detail and help everybody understand why you should go watch her video and what did her video mean to you?
Man, well, with her, I know she mentioned her mom and the women that inspired her, but just really just kind of committing to the vision that she has for herself and her life. I like the fact that she talked about, I think she touched on like not giving up, and then also how her mother and her mom influenced her. But there was something else that she mentioned. I can't really recall specifically what it was, but I know she talked because I know she had a daughter on. I can't remember like the specific story, but I know she was kind of getting into like how she is just inspired. And I know she touched on how your aunt kind of kicked everything into gear and empowered her as well from that other video. But just a general story of inspiration and just being somebody who's serving God and doing what they can do for themselves. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got from that one.
Yeah, so for y'all don't know, D is 100% blind. She's a cosmetologist.
Yeah, so I know she mentioned it.
Yeah, she done a Queen series video, and daughter was holding the camera for her. And I love that video because it shows the will and fight for somebody who really want to go out there and make something happen in their life. So if y'all haven't got a chance to check out D's video, like I said, it's Queen series chapter 2. She's the first queen on there you're gonna see, and she's an amazing queen. So shouts out to you, D. We love you. See, everybody loves you too, D. Everybody loves you. Everybody gotta talk about you too. So everybody does love you. So with that right there, the next I want to know, what would you like queens to take away from watching your video?
I mean, to be honest, really just pretty much do you. I feel like a lot of times we women, like us as Black women, we get caught into these roles and these, I feel like we kind of get categorized in certain, categories of whether it be through like a career or family or whatever it is. I think that kind of makes us feel like we can't move forward or we can't have our own goals and our own vision because we're so busy trying to do what society believes we should do or whatever the family, 3 or 4 generations back did. But at the end of the day, you get one life, and you came here by yourself and you're gonna depart alone. So you just need to be able to do what you want to do and be inspired by your own vision, and use that to empower somebody else. A lot of times we don't. A lot of times we do what we think other people are going to accept, and we do what makes other people happy first. And see, that's why I was saying earlier, I think it's important for us women to really prioritize what it is that we want to do. I mean, not in a selfish way, of course. I'm saying that respectfully, but you have to know what it is that you want, and you have to be able to see the vision for that, so that first you can make yourself happy, and then also be able to give back to others. So just do you.
Okay. I love that. Love that so much. Well, man, this right here is something we do on every Queen Series video. It's called the motivation prayer. Kings wear their crown real strong, but I know we have strong praying women out there. So I want you to lead us in a short little prayer, and after that, we're going to get into a couple more of these questions. Gonna be good to go to school with you?
Hey, that sounds like a plan. Okay, so I could just stay encouraged, and no matter what season you're in your life, just make sure that you're staying surrounded with peace and love, and really just kind of filling yourself with positivity and light, and just doing what's best for you. So I just pray that you just kind of making sure that you stay focused and just trusting whatever it is you believe, whether that's God or whoever your higher power is, but make sure you believe in something and keep pushing forward.
Love that. Amen to that. Amen to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want to know, we get to the closing of the video. I want you to give me a closing remark that's motivational to all the queens out there who are watching your video. Give them something motivational to uplift them right now, if you don't mind, Queen.
Motivational, decide on what it is that you want. Decide on what it is that you want for your life, and go after it. Just start making plans and taking steps and putting forth the action daily to get there. When we have visions and goals, sometimes it might take a month, sometimes it might take years, but at the end of the day, once you start taking that first step, that's going to unfold the next step that you need to take. I think the biggest thing is getting moving beyond the fear. So if you can just make the first step to move beyond the fear and just go after what you want. So decide, first step is to decide, and the next steps will be revealed once you start moving forward.
Okay, love that. Hey, well, if y'all don't know who this queen is, all thing you gotta do is go to the description below. She has all the links down there, so make sure you go down there, follow on all social media platforms. She has a lot of stuff going, and you already know this is the Queen Series chapter 4, not 3, not 2, not 1. It's 4. So guess what? We got a lot of queens coming. I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't follow none of these queens, and you ain't getting hyped up for these queens, I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you, these queens I'm bringing to you right now, all of them, they're all queens that I've met on social media or I've met in real life. But I know there's something great for you to watch. So you can watch these videos with your kids, with your nieces, with your nephews, because everything about this thing right here is all motivational and positive. So with that being said, hey, my name is Kyle Jacko, the motivational speaker. But you know what? It's time for the queens to rock. Thank you so much, Queen, for being here right now. Tell the people something before you ready to go. Tell them anything. What you got to tell? Y'all say something to them?
Hey, y'all, if y'all come to Texas, make sure y'all hit me up and let me know so we can go and grab some food or do something, but don't come when it's too hot, because I don't come outside when it's past 90 degrees or, probably less than that with the heat index at like 1,000 or something crazy. But yeah, just make sure you visit and, say hi when you stop through.
So basically what she's telling you, between May, June, July is not best for a video. Because one thing about Texas,
right.
I'm from Texas. It get hot like that every day. So I don't know what to tell you. You might want to go see it in the Christmas time. But man, this has been an amazing video. We about to get ready to wrap this thing on up, man. Make sure you go follow her in the description below. Like I said, her bio is down there, one-stop provider. And hit one of her links, everything at Hyperlink. My name is Kyle Jacko. It's been an honor. I'll see y'all next time. Be blessed.